Have you been getting hung up on expectations? Well, Spirit has 3 aspects to help you address this with potential, autonomy, and impermanence. Hello, Flyers. Today is July 30th, and that makes today a 1 day. A 1 day. 7 and 3 makes 10, that's a 1. Also makes today Ace of Wands day, which is about potential. Hey, buddy. You're adamant today. Angel spirits and guides, highest divine ascended ancestors and ascended masters. What do we have for the collective on July 30th? Start with Sapphire, regenerate your body in the 38 card. Regenerate your body with that sapphire light, sapphire energy. Discover your sparkle with brilliance. Or that blue energy. Opening up that throat chakra, are we? Do we have some throat chakra opening to do? So we can speak excitement into the world about what it is that we want to bring in as a 26 card. Maybe 38, maybe 26. Or 34, with turquoise and awaken your empathy, color of the higher heart, of the upper heart chakra, which is our connection to empathy and unconditional love. Like that, which I have from a wonderful little Quicksilver here. True 22 on the timer, about building new relationships, nurture yourself. That sunflower and that orange energy, orange coming in with that sacral chakra. Number 16, which makes a 7, which is the number of spirit. Nurture yourself, awaken your empathy, discover your sparkle, regenerate the body. Thank you, Spirit. Awaken your creativity. So we're awakening it up. Wake it up. Awake it up. With amber, bringing in that amber energy into the body. 15 or 6, about balance, balancing the drive for creativity, but also allowing ourselves to be in that creative space. Developmental clarity with the 39 card, and purple, so that crown chakra energy, similar to yesterday's card of the crown chakra, tuning into our connection to source through the crown chakra. Aqua, experience peace and calm with 33. As master number 33, that beautiful aqua color water. Just makes you want to fly out to Hawaii or Florida or the Maldives. Take in some of that beautiful ocean shallows. What do we have from Abraham Hicks today? Abraham, how can we help the collective today? What do you have for us? Angels, spirits, and guides. We got flyers. By visualizing my desired outcome, the perfect action is always inspired. these beautiful white roses. As you desire to feel good leads you to the thoughts that feel good, the perfect action will be inspired from alignment. And that inspired action is always joyful. Visualizing, nurture your visions too, nurture yourself and nurturing those visions, allowing, with the moon, the cycles to illuminate the perfect action to move towards what we want to see, our dominant intent. It is my dominant intent to look for what I want to see. As we raise our kites, as we raise our rockets of desires, or put that kite up in the air, that attractor, to awaken your creativity, discovering the sparkle by looking for what we desire, by making it our dominant intent to continue to visualize that desired outcome. To feel better is at the root of every desire. Today's all about joy and feeling our wellness. Spreading those arms, embracing that solar energy. Also, that crown energy to develop mental clarity about our desires. Knowing that for us to feel better is the only reason any one of us wants anything. To feel better is the only reason any one of us wants anything. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? The law of attraction, the most powerful law in the universe, my friend. The law of attraction. You create with your every thought and by visualizing as well, the universal law of attraction to that which is like unto itself is drawn. You're attracting the essence of whatever you are giving your attention to, wanted or unwanted. I see this. Wait, that's not what I wanted. My future isn't about my past. Life is only about the now. My future isn't about my past. Life is only about the now. So discovering that brilliance, that sparkle, that spark within. Fresh new thoughts today will always give me a fresh new experience. Creating that dominant intent to tune into the now, to tune into what you want to create now, which is going to bring in, brings in your future. Physical well-being is only one good thought away. Physical well-being is only one good thought away. And that's coming out under, to feel better is at the root of every desire. So if we want desire to feel better, we are being encouraged, you are being encouraged to, focus on what you desire, because physical well-being is only one good thought away. Oppositely, when we focus on something like pain or something we've been going through, it tends to heighten our awareness of it. And it is not my responsibility to convince anyone of anything. Swan doesn't try to convince anyone that it's beautiful or worthy of being a swan, and swan is just a swan. Make your decisions about what you want and set out to create the life experiences you choose, and allow all others to do the same. No wrong and right, just choices. Experience peace and calm in those waters of acceptance. Empathy, having empathy for the idea that we're not here to convince or control others, and allow others to do the same, to make the decisions about what they want. This one popping out too, when I appreciate, I feel so very good. So that's an alignment with You know, appreciation is a secret to life, and if the law of attraction is the most powerful universe in the world, in the universe, powerful universal law, you know, become a person who appreciates, and you will thrive. You will fulfill your reason for being. And of gratitude comes with empathy, feeling into the unconditional love of the universe, discovering the sparkle, discovering what it is that lights you up. Let's draw some tarot cards for today. I'm going to go with the White Sage Tarot. See what Spirit has to say in the cards today. Remembering that we're talking about instinct as well as autonomy and potential today. So the potential of your brilliance, your dominant intent, using that instinct to tune into what is it that we want to create. The Death card. New beginnings. There's 11-12 on the timer. It's the number 12 card. There's 13 card. 11, 12, 13. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Death breeds creation. You know, there really is no death in an essence, because, you know, we can put to death things like patterns that open up space for regenerating the body, for discovering that sparkle. Also, you may have experienced a loss recently. I'm sorry if that is the case. We have the Three of Cups with love. Clanging together those cups of love. Coming together with people, places, spirit that help us to light up that spark in our eyes, to help us, people we can speak with and feel comfortable talking about our dominant intents. The Page of Pentacles, moving into creating with the Trinity, with body, mind, and spirit, created in a connected way, with the Pentacles being a grounded energy, the energy of earth and creation. And also the Elephant is wise and courageous, and also a bit stubborn, being stubborn enough to be seated in empathy, to be grounded towards what we'd want to create, ground enough to develop a place of feeling good, to work towards our desires. We have the King of Swords, nurturing that mentality, nurturing, you know, maybe I'm getting mirror work, building self-confidence as well as, you know, with the leopard and the crown and the sword, working on our mindset, nurturing that mindset, nurturing the thoughts, the visualizing, using our mental energy to visualize what it is that we desire, especially right now as we approach the Lion's Gate and we're kind of deep in this energy of a thin veil. 14 on the timer. Going with the flow. Also allowing ourselves to be a little brand new, waking that creativity, using that creativity wisely, but also cutting through the crap, but also not only using our sword when we need it, as his sword is holstered behind his back, only using our creativity, our sharpness for our creations. for what serves us. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for the... There she is, the Six of Wands. Some fire energy, that Leo energy. More with the sacral chakra. And yeah, bringing in, allowing that sacral chakra, that creation energy, to create relationship with spirit, to develop mental clarity about what it actually is that we want to create, because you know what we desire is really the only thing that's our business. It's not our job to convince anyone of anything. That same orange and purple energy that we're getting with developmental clarity and the Six of Wands there. Well, we've built some strength up. We're getting good at going within to tune into those feelings, to pull Excalibur out of the stone, to give ourselves some times to go within and ask what exactly is it that we desire. Going within and visualizing so that the perfect action, you know, giving ourselves a break. It's a Sunday, a good time to take a break and, you know, visualize. 1639, 369 on the timer. We have the Knight of Pentacles. More earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. As well as the Elephant again. And he's got a little pink frill on top. Kind of making progress. He's the slowest moving knight in the deck. Elephants move kind of slowly, but they always they move towards their dominant intent. My dominant intent is to look for what I want to see. And they look for, they're kind of picky eaters, because but at the same time they they destroy things in their way. But they're okay with the destruction, with the death of things, because they know that they're getting towards, you know, regenerating their body through the food that they bring in, through the foods that they know are good for them. Maybe changing our diet or changing our mental diet. What else do we have? Thank you, Spirit. So we may have been feeling like things are moving slow too on our creations with the Knight of Pentacles. Even a little heavy with the Elephant energy. Two of Swords. Yeah, asking us to unblock that heart energy, open up these swords. We may have been feeling a little blocked in our heart space, especially if we're getting hung up on expectations and not just doing it from the heart. If we're just trying to take action without mental clarity, or nurturing ourselves along the way, nurturing that creativity, giving ourselves pats on the back, you know, having empathy for the process, empathy for ourselves and others. The Moon card, as we approach this new moon coming in 2 days, or sorry, the new moon, full moon, coming in 2 days on August 1st, 18 card. We also have the depiction of Horus, the Egyptian god represented with the hawk, the head of a hawk, which is about wisdom and gaining a higher perspective. You know, coming out on the law of attraction's most powerful universal law, unveiling what it is, you know, that help us to feel tuned into that divine wisdom, kind of get the same symbolism as the high priestess here, or high priest with Horus, and high priestess with the moon energy, feminine energy, protecting ourselves from creating, things that we don't want, having the wisdom to create what we do want. Transformation with temperance, as on top of the future is about my past. Life is only about the now. Life is about what we're being asked to turn into now, to grow into this butterfly, to, pouring these cups back and forth until we find the perfect mixture of our dominant intent and our visualizations, the perfect mixture of our sparkle, our creativity, empathy, and our mental clarity. Because, when I appreciate, I feel so very good. Appreciating where we're at in the process too, with that butterfly energy, and appreciating this process of temperance, transformation. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for the collective here? Moving forward, leaving behind. The Eight of Pentacles, more earth energy out here. And as well as the yellow ribbon representing the solar plexus, our personal power and movement, moving towards good feeling thoughts, using the power that we do have, the power of our mind, the power of tuning into our feelings, also knowing that we're an extension of source energy, that extension as we draw in through the crown and tune in to our own creational power between the sacral and the solar plexus. The Ace of Pentacles coming out with potential to create something that's in our heart with this pink ribbon. We got the sand dollars, which are at one point where, you actually used as a currency in certain places. And the Four of Cups, which is about stability, but allowing our cup to be filled, as with the same energy of the folks that we can build with, knowing who we can trust to fill our cup, because we do desire to feel good in this process. It is our, it's our right to, I love that, to experience peace and calm. Final card, underlying energy, would you know it's the Ace of Wands, card of the day, with that pink energy, more of the upper heart chakra, along with empathy. Also more potential to create, a lot of creation potential on the board. Yeah. Welcome to July 30th, an inspired journey that introduces you to fate. Go your own way today with autonomy. And the number 1, you have 2 ones, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands on the table. Invites you to do as you please, never stopping to ask for permission or wait for approval from others. It's not my responsibility to convince anyone of anything. Listen deeply to what your heart desires most, and chase this enthusiasm with every ounce of energy to the talent that you have. With that Force Swords energy, listening deeply, pausing to look within, to tune into our feelings. What would you do today if you were to take life by the horns? Yeah, with that Knight of Pentacles energy. We don't have to take off sprinting, but we can, gracefully take life by the horns. By making the most of the bravery of Leo season, believe deeply in the potential, Ace of Wands, of your goals. Rather than getting hung up on a plan or preparing for the worst case scenario, simply run with the excitement of possibility today. Possibility, that Ace of Pentacles. Today is a time for beginnings, so don't lose sleep over the middles and the ends. Keep faith in your next greatest plan, and leave the outcome up to fate. If you feel your luck is turning for the better, extend generosity towards everyone you encounter. If you feel like you are trudging through difficult terrain, trying to find the silver lining, with that, again, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, we've been trudging through difficult, we're looking for that silver lining, as he has that silver sash around his neck. Impermanence with the Wheel of Fortune reminds you that life is ever-changing, so you might as well enjoy each peak and valley that the day represents. You know, Ace of Pentacles is very similar to the Wheel of Fortune energy. It's a gift. It's a gift of luck, abundance. Sand dollars are actually also a symbol of luck. Today's mantra: I can run toward the things I am excited about without getting hung up on expectation. Do I consider myself an independent person? Why or why not? Today's journal prompt: do I consider myself an independent person? Why or why not? Do you consider yourself a Page of Swords? What is it about ourselves that it's blocking that, and how can we put that to rest, to regenerate that body of stability in our discovering of our sparkle? Quicksilver, you're so cute. Today's ritual: get your hands on some cinnamon or ginger and add it to your morning tea or coffee, and just pour some on the palm of your hands. As you inhale, repeat the spell: Spice, please wake me up to the potential of the day. Spice, please wake me up to the potential of the day. Born on this day, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Austrian-American bodybuilder, actor, and politician. Fatima Jinnah, Pakistani politician, dental surgeon, stateswoman, and one of the leading founders of Pakistan. Huh. Also born today, Emily Bronte. English novelist and poet, said, I will walk where my nature would be leading. I will walk where my own nature would be leading. That Knight of Pentacles. Walking where our own nature would be leaning. And potential with the Ace of Wands. And autonomy, the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. As well as the Four Swords, giving ourselves time to go within. So I hope this finds you guys on a fantastic altitude today. I'm Anthony, the Empathic Elevator. You can find my links in my bio, and thanks for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate you. Take care. Bye.